Hi everyone! As I make more talking videos like this, I found out I actually really enjoy doing this, so I decided to make another one. So today I'll be talking about how to sleep faster and get up early. By the way, do you like my bathrobe? I got it from Target. My wonderful stuffed animal in the background too. I feel the best during those days when I get up early without sacrificing sleep, so I thought I should share my tips with you to feel good as well. It's also less stressful to wake up earlier or do anything earlier than you would normally plan to, because you would have more time to prepare, so you would never have to feel the pressure to rush, which also decreases the chances of you forgetting something. Early in the morning is usually when no one else is around, so there's no distractions for you, so you can be really productive and can feel accomplished, like you accomplished so many things before everyone else did. Doesn't that make you feel good? My first tip is to establish a routine. I feel like the importance of establishing a healthy routine is like the thesis statement of my life. I believe that it is a fundamental method to achieve success. Good routines ensure proper planning, and proper planning leads to success, and success is what makes life awesome. And humans are creatures of habit, so a routine is a really good way to follow. So for example, every day I always try to go to bed around 10:30 and I wake up at 5:30 every day. And yes, even on weekends, because I don't believe that weekends are a valid reason to break my wonderful routine. Besides, on weekends, I have a lot more time to do productive things in the morning, like I can get my homework done in the morning rather than procrastinating it to 10 p.m. at night. I believe that maintaining the same routine every day would make it easier for me to fall into that routine again during the weekdays when it's essential. When you set yourself up for a routine, then your body will automatically follow routine without you having to think too hard about it. Routines work because they align with your body's wonderful circadian rhythm. And my second tip is to know how much sleep you need. And this varies among people, because if you sleep too much, you feel tired. But if you sleep too little, you also feel tired. Sleeping too much or too little is not that great for your health either. So you should try experimenting yourself to figure out how much sleep you need. And for me, I feel like I need between 7 and 8.5 hours of sleep. If I sleep less, then I tend to lose focus during the day and think about sleep in class, which I really hate. And if I go over that number, then I tend to feel groggy and unproductive and just bleh throughout my day. But sometimes if I don't sleep enough for several days in a row, then I feel more tired, so I let myself sleep for 9 hours on the weekend if I only had 6 or 7 hours of sleep during the weekday. Or after a race, I get really tired, so I let myself sleep more too. I also need to remind myself that sleep is not a waste of time. Sleep is the state when other parts of your brain are active, and which helps establish new synaptic connections essential to learning. It's also when your body goes through maintenance and repair and rebuild itself. Therefore, sleep is necessary for improvement and very productive. My third tip is to make sure it takes effort for you to turn off your alarm clock. For example, I always set my alarm clock on the other side of my room. So I have to get up, wake up, go on my feet, walk towards the other side of my room, and always turn it off. And the act of standing or running towards my alarm clock wakes me up. And make sure your alarm is annoying and loud as well, because you'll be motivated, because you don't want to wake up anybody else that's around you because they'll get mad. My tip is to try to stay away from caffeine about 4 or 5 hours before you sleep. But then again, this is different for people, because sometimes when I drink a cup of black tea at like 3-4 p.m., I couldn't sleep until 2 a.m. one time, and black tea doesn't even have that much caffeine. But I know some people that are also my age in college that can drink a cup of coffee at 8 p.m. and sleep fine by 10. So it's different for everyone, but make sure, my fifth tip is to give yourself a reward every day or something to look forward to wake up early, because that's wonderful positive reinforcement for your brain to continue doing so. So every morning, I usually have practice for cross country or track, and I really enjoy running, so that kind of motivates me to wake me up in most days when it's not cold. And also the thought of guilt for supposedly missing practice also wakes me up a lot as well. But if it's at night and you're trying to sleep, Make sure your room is a very comfortable place, so you'll be motivated to go there and sleep. Maybe you could purchase some stuffed animals, so you want to be in your room so you can sleep. And people tend to sleep better in a quiet, dark, and slightly cool environment. Also, make sure to not go on your phone to try to get you to sleep, because the blue light keeps you awake because it messes up your circadian rhythm. If you're trying to sleep, try to read your textbook or something. On my 6th tip are some natural remedies that will help you sleep. You should stick with natural stuff rather than pills so you don't become dependent and addicted to it. Herbal tea, like chamomile tea, helps you sleep faster. I also like Sleepy Time tea, and they also have vanilla flavored ones at Target, not sponsored by the way, which I enjoy too. I also heard that eating bananas helps you sleep as well because they contain the amino acid tryptophan, which is what your body needs to synthesize the hormone, the peptide hormone, melatonin, to help you sleep. Melatonin signals your brain to be set into sleep. 7th and final tip is to don't stress about it. Sometimes, when I have difficulties falling asleep, I find myself constantly looking at the clock, wondering how much time has gone, and counting down the hours I have left to sleep before the morning. But by looking at the clock and generating those thoughts, you are creating stress, and when your brain reacts to stress, your sympathetic nervous system gets activated. So your adrenal glands and your wonderful kidneys release epinephrine, which just sets your body into a fight or flight mode. When your body wants to fight or flight, it becomes harder for you to relax and sleep. So try not to look at the clock. Just try to think about random thoughts, think about life, think about happy thoughts, and eventually you'll sleep. Or you can try doing something boring, like see how high you can count before you go to sleep. That worked for me. I hope you enjoyed my wonderful video. Please comment more suggestions because I really enjoy talking about my camera and I will love new topics to talk about. Also, make sure to subscribe, check out my vlog and my Instagram, and my healthy food Instagram, and my art Instagram, linked down below. Bye, and I hope you have a nice